If you commute on Highway 247 between Macon and Warner Robins, you can plan on detours for the next 6 weeks, all due to a state highway project. State Department of Transportation says they're closing a 1-mile section of Highway 247 through the end of November. That stretch runs from the Pionona Broadway intersection south to the Houston Road Hawkinsville Road intersection. It is part of a $22 million 8 bridges project. While that closing is in effect, they're recommending drivers use Interstate 75 and Sardis Church Road to detour around the construction. Ramey Cohen is live on Houston Road where the work is taking place.
Frank, as you can see behind me, there's a lot of construction going on here. Now, in addition to that strip of Highway 247 being closed down, state roadways connected to the highway will also be closed to traffic. People who drive this area say they're looking forward to the construction being over. Gregory Evans has lived in Macon his whole life.
I work at J. Bennett Auto Sales. I've been there for 15 years, and the traffic has changed a lot. Like I said, we go in and out of traffic, like it's hard to get in and out now, but they're not through yet.
Evans says the state's 8-bridge project along Highway 247 complicates things.
You got to be on your P's and Q's, got to watch out for the other people. Accidents happen a lot out here, and the holidays are coming too, so we got to be extra careful now. Especially when the weather gets bad out here, it's get worse because of the 2 lanes. We got 1 lane here on one side of traffic, and we got 1 lane going up that way. But the only thing we can do is just work it out and just help each other out.
He says it's hard to get in and out now.
It's going to intervene with lunch, your day off on Saturdays, Sundays, and then the weather get bad again this week. It intervenes. We had 2 wrecks out here the other day when the weather was real bad. But like I said, it's got to be done, and we just got to hang on and just trust in God and keep moving on.
Daniel Mitchell, who's lived in Macon for 15 years, says he's tired of the unfinished projects.
At this point, I know there will be delays, but I don't see, anything because the lanes should be wider than what they're making them. And I feel that they do that so later on they can come back and still have work to do so they never run out.
Evans says he hopes the new roads lead to a better South Macon.
Tear down the old houses, the old drug houses, everything. The more traffic is coming through, the better chance the community will be better though.
Now, again, there's about 1 mile of the state road that will be closed down till the end of November. And the state says they'll keep you updated with any further announcements. In Macon, Ramey Cohen, 13 WMAZ News.
It's going to cause some traffic issues. Thank you, Ramey. This $22 million project actually got underway about 2 years ago. The state says they were planning on replacing 8 bridges on Highway 247 between Houston Avenue and Hawkinsville Road. For more details on all of the detours we talked about, you can look for this story on 13WMAZ.com.